I was like, fuck that. Give me the Ciclón. That's what I want to try.
Hello and welcome to My Tiny Bottles, the project where I'm exploring my grandmother's legacy of miniature liquor bottles, one tiny bottle at a time. I'm your host, Tammy Coxon, and today I'm here with Greg Benson. Greg is one of my favorite podcast hosts. He's the host of the Speakeasy podcast, which lots of people have heard of, and then one called Back Bar, which is a beautiful interweaving of history and cocktails that I love, but is sadly finished. But you know, you should go seek it out and listen to it.
Well, I will say it's not officially finished. We're in sort of a George R.R. Martin-y pause right now. So my Winds of Winter is coming out any day now. Any minute. I'm totally working on it.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Well, anything else people should know about you, Greg?
Well, I'm a writer, producer, professional drinker in a lot of ways. And I got into the spirits world about 12 years ago because I always knew that I had expensive taste and yet was never going to be rich. So I thought to myself, how can I find a way where people will just give me cool, rare, expensive booze for free? And it worked. Here I am.
That's an excellent idea. I should think how I can leverage that. All right, so when I reached out to you and said, hey, would you like to do this thing with me? You were a very willing subject, victim. And I said, what sorts of things do you like? And you said, well, I like rum and I like tequila. And I said, aha, do I have a bottle for you?
Yeah, all the other suckers that you brought on were trying like super rare, like Japanese whiskey from 60 years ago and like these beautiful old preserved bourbons. I was like, can I swear on this thing?
Yes.
I was like, that. Give me the Ciclón. That's what I want to try.
Ciclón. Had you heard of this before I introduced you to its glories?
Only in the amateur DIY way at frat houses. No, I didn't realize that a professional company did this on purpose.
So in 2002, Bacardi spent $15 million rolling out this product, which is a mix of Bacardi Gold Rum, tequila, and lime.
What do we know about the tequila that's in here?
So what I do know is that in 2002, that's when they purchased Tequila Cazadores.
Oh, so this has got Cazadores in it, perhaps? Maybe?
Could be.
Okay, I mean, what better way to celebrate buying a tequila brand than being like, you know what we're going to do with this? You know what would be awesome with this? Rum. I'm so excited for this. In case you can't tell, I'm really, really pumped for this experience.
I am too, and I wouldn't have said that, right? When I open this up, I do these as reveal videos, so like I grab it at random. I don't know what's coming, and I'm reading the label, and I'm just getting more and more appalled at every word that I'm reading, right? And I was like, oh, I don't think I would like that. That sounds
No
horrible.
one's gonna want to drink this.
Right. But then as I started researching it, and the last episode in the feed is the one where I talk about this bottle. So as I start researching it, I find these people who are just like, I miss it. There's when it gets discontinued, there's a blog post, and the title of the blog post is like a hurricane swept through my soul. That's how, horrified this woman is that she will never be able to get this again. And you also have these bartenders who are on webtender.com going, what the hell do I do with this stuff? How can I get anybody to try it?
This is what I'm not like always a big fan of capitalism, but this is what it's for. Bring these two parties to create happiness in the world for once, capitalism. Come on, man.
So I had to try it. Like, I'm actually really excited to try this.
I am so excited to try this.
And I don't even like Bacardi rum typically. So here we go.
Well, here, I think we've done enough talking.
I think we have. I'm going to let you open this because my track record.
I also kind of want to read the label, just skim it.
Your eyes have to be better than mine if you're going to read it.
Yeah, I'll do. You know what? I'm going to get a little alcohol in me because that's really good for reading fine.
Definitely helps with the eyesight. Nice crack there. This is plastic. Go ahead. This is a plastic bottle, but it's not too evaporated. A little evaporated. Definitely has a little viscosity as you poured it there.
I was noticing that. Yeah, aged like a fine cheese. The nose is taking me back to my pre-21 days. It's not bad. It's just there's a like I saw one of the other videos you did, and you were talking about how like a lot of the alcohol evaporates. That doesn't seem like that's a problem here.
I don't think
I'm
so.
getting like it's kind of burning my nose hairs a little bit.
Yeah. And it's
All right.
got that, what I think of as like dusty smell. Like it just smells like old booze.
A little
Especially
bit.
old liqueurs.
Yeah. All right. Are we doing this?
That's a flavor sensation.
I don't hate it. It seems like you do, though. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, it sneaks up on you at the end there. Holy moly, that was unexpected.
So I mostly just get the lime.
I got the, yeah, that's the thing is like at the front, I got like a pleasant liminess, and I was like, okay, this is a little bit like, you know, I mean, not to denigrate this fine cocktail by comparing it to this thing, but I was like, all right, it's a little bit of like a tea punch, you know, you have like a little bit of lime, like a little bit of rum. It's like, yeah, exactly like a lime peel, a lime oiliness, like a good burn. I'm like, okay, like, you know, I wouldn't reach for it, but like I can mess around with this. And then then the tequila comes in at the end where it's like, ha, 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 you thought you were done, you poor
I
bastard.
gotta try this again because I didn't find any tequila or rum, frankly.
The tequila is at the end, but it is not good tequila.
Okay, so took a smaller sip that time. Did kind of get some rum notes.
Woo! Spring Break 2009, baby. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 2009 would be too late.
Well, oh, that's true. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of my
Yours?
own experiences
Okay.
of Spring Break
This
2009.
was sadly discontinued in 2008.
Why ever
Why ever?
would they stop making it?
You can see that it would be good with Coke.
I could say yes, but it seems like rum and lime mix so well with Coca-Cola on their own. Why invite tequila to that party? I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in the marketing pitch for this.
Right. It was like, oh, we got to have something new. And this comes in a period when Bacardi was investing a lot in R&D and trying to come up with new products to compete in the market because people weren't drinking rum. So they're still kind of not drinking rum, right? Every year is rum's big return. This is the year.
Summer of Rum 2024. We're going to do it.
Yeah. Summer rum 2023. Summer rum 2022. Yeah.
I'm getting a very specific sense memory on like my hard palate, like at the back of my throat, that is like there's a harshness that's taking me somewhere very specific, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
Oh, that's the best. And then tonight you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and you're going to go, oh my God, it was.
Yeah, well, I mean, the problem is that all of the memories I have associated with products like this are hazy to begin with. So trying to go back into the archives here, like I'm thinking of like Harrison Ford in Blade Runner going into like the Hollow archives, and they're all corrupted. Like that's what I'm trying to do right now, is find something that's taking me there. Are you getting anything? Can you provide a guiding light here?
I'm just going to say it's, I have kept sipping it. So obviously I didn't hate it. And it is actually, with each sip, I kind of like it a little more. It was so startling in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's not like it'll be on video, right? Like I made almost Malort face, I want to say, in the beginning, but now I'm like, okay, I'm braced. I know what I'm getting.
I know, and I think the viewer will find it very interesting that we're here just like talking about like, oh God, oh, this stuff is awful. I can't stand it.
Keep drinking it. Oh, all right. Well,
that was an experience.
was absolutely an experience, and one that I am thrilled to have shared with you.
Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. I really, really appreciate it.
A bonding moment for us.
I know.
So you can find me, of course, at mytinybottles.com. If you want to learn more about this, I gave you the briefs on this, but you can hit the episode that'll be in the feed just before this one, where I talk about the history of this product. But you can hit mytinybottles.com. You can leave a comment on YouTube or on social media at mytinybottles. Like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. And Greg, where can people do all those things with you?
Find me on Instagram. I'm there at 100 Proof Greg. That's 100 with numbers, not letters. You can also follow my podcast, The Speakeasy, that I run with Heritage Radio Network. That's at Speakeasy Podcast.
It is awesome. If you're not following it, you totally should. Cheers.
Cheers. I'm done. but I'll pour more.